How do you think the players should feel after hearing that from Coach Kelly?
Hey, let me tell you something. These college coaches, when they do something like that, and I've seen my coach do this, not a lot, because we didn't lose a lot at Kansas University, Key. So it's going to be hell week for them at practice this week.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, they should be scared this week of practice after giving up a game to USC, of all teams. USC? I mean, this is LSU. We're talking about one of the elite college football programs.
Correct.
Playing against SC. They can be good, they can be bad some years. This year, they decent, but LSU should not be ever losing to SC. So I expect it to be hell week for them.
How would you feel, Keyshawn, if you were a player listening to Brian Kelly?
Saying.
I actually, Joy, to be honest with you, I would take note and understand, or try at least to understand exactly what he's talking about on the sidelines. Because you do, at times, I didn't, but guys do. They feel like the game is over when it's not over. You were moving the football, you had commanding leads, you were 3 and out, you were stopping them. So you were already feeling a certain way. Not just the players, but also the coaches.
Right.
Because the coaches are there, and they are the ones who's supposed to be policing the sideline. He coaching, he ain't got time to be paying attention to people in the back, chitter-chatting and doing all those things. So I get it. I get what he's saying, and I'm all with it. But let's not, look, man, first of all, LSU is a good football program.
I agree.
Actually, a great football program. They're a great football program. But Chip Kelly or Brian Kelly, I'm sure we'll be saying that a lot, Chip Kelly, Brian Kelly, because of the last names, he wasn't part of the 2019 national championship.
Correct. This is a new regime.
This is a new regime, new everything.
New quarterbacks.
He left Notre Dame because he couldn't get it done in Notre Dame. And he goes to LSU, and so far, he's been okay. He's bowl eligible every year. That's about it.
Right. I mean, that's not the standard for LSU, obviously.
No, I understand, and that's not the standard for USC. Is beating LSU. That's not a standard.
That is a standard. LSU?
Man, stop, man. LSU is a name. It's LSU.
Okay.
You thinking Ed Orgeron, you're thinking Nick Saban, you're thinking, that's what you think when you think LSU.
I mean, LSU is a premier program.
Yes, it is a premier program. It is a premier, it is a premier program, no question about it. But we act like USC is a JUCO.
No. It doesn't have to be that much of a jump.
But we're a junior college all of a sudden.
They were underdogs.
Y'all lost y'all damn mind.
They were underdogs in this game.
Yes, because we were underdogs because we had a bad season a year ago.
Okay.
LSU had a better season. They had a Heisman Trophy winner the year before we had a Heisman Trophy winner. We were on the doorstep of the Final Four. We lost to Utah when Caleb got hurt. So let's not act like LSU is here and USC is trying to figure it out.
No. I don't think that's the case.
We have to rate their football programs.
Oh, stop.
LSU would be here, and USC would be here.
You done lost your damn mind. Paul, man, you just messing with me. I can't listen to you.
I don't like when coaches put the blame on players. I understand that the players play the game, but if what you're saying, Key, is that Coach Kelly is focused on coaching the game, right?
Yes.
So then really, to me, that message is for your assistant coaches then.
Well,
it's for your coordinators. It's for everyone who is it's for the leaders on your team who are supposed to be keeping the players focused and making them feel a sense of urgency. If that is truly what he feels the problem is, then that message to me is not really directed at the players, based off of what you're saying.
That was the problem in this particular game, he felt.
Right.
In this game. Maybe not the course of the season, maybe not last year, wherever else.
But that's what he's saying. Like, he's saying that the issue is, again, that's why he's so frustrated, is that they aren't finishing games. They're getting leads, they're having momentum changes, and they're not finishing games.
And he's got to fix it.
And he has to fix it. But yeah, so to me, that message is for the rest of your coaches and the leaders on your team, as opposed to saying that I'm frustrated with the players.
Is he supposed to not say anything in a post presser?
No.
He was asked a question.
I'm okay with it. I'm saying blaming the players if the issue is...
I don't necessarily think that he's blaming the players here, though, Joy. I don't think he's saying...
But he actually held himself accountable.
Yeah,
he needs to coach better.
That's what I said. He needs to coach better. Part of coaching is managing your sidelines, managing
Yep.
what's going on. You know, sometimes, guys, I've been around coaches, like Paul said, about his coach. I've been around coaches. As soon as they looked at it, told that dude, man, send him in the locker room. I don't even want him because he's a distraction. He's standing here talking to players. That's what happens on sidelines. Is all of a sudden you hurt, Joy. You talking to me, and I'm supposed to be focusing on the game.
Right.
You pulling me away from what I'm supposed to be focused on. So a lot of times you get that, and that could be some of the things that may be going on LSU sideline.
Well, transitioning to the winners of the game,
Yes,
USC.
that is correct.
The Trojans surprised everyone else, not Keyshawn, but surprised everyone else with a 27-20 win over LSU. Not only did USC take the win from the Tigers, but they also took their AP ranking, moving up to number 13 in the nation with the win. Now, that's a pretty good start for a team that many thought would struggle without Caleb Williams this season. There were some questions about how they were going to look. So how much swagger does USC have after this big win over LSU?
If you don't stop, Joy.
It is a big win, Keyshawn. They were underdogs. LSU is a premier program in college
USC
football.
is not?
You just
USC is not a premier
Nobody is
program?
saying that. I'm just saying you just lost Caleb Williams. Okay.
And y'all lost Jaden Daniels.
Okay, but that's LSU.
Y'all
You
just
get ready to have me. You're going to get me in trouble over here.
I'm trying to get you in trouble because I need you to answer that.
y'all just beat her nephew,
Yes.
young Taylor.
Yes,
Like, that's a big
Mason
deal.
Taylor. He had a great game, by the way.
He played well.
Listen,
Yeah, that's a big
so
deal.
you don't think this was a big win over LSU?
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. It's a win, and it's big.
Oh, my
Okay, thank you.
goodness.
It's
Thank
a
you.
big
I can't believe you down.
But
That's
it's not what you are trying to make it out. You're trying to act like we just beat Georgia. But we beat LSU. They were in a bowl
Nobody's
game
beating
last year. Yay! I mean, okay. I just told you,
It's a
too.
start.
Lincoln Riley's first year at USC, we were the 5th team. We were on the doorstep of going to the Final Four. If we don't lose to Utah, we're in the Final Four. We're in the dance. That was 24 months ago or whatever, 2 seasons ago.
Right.
We're acting like, or you're presenting to me as though we're a program that was starving for water.
No, it doesn't have to be that dramatic. It can just be a really great win, a really great start to the season.
Here's what I'm saying. It's a really great win.
Okay,
Here's
so when will you be convinced?
that we gonna do something this season?
When are you going to walk in here with the bands?
I figure we beat Utah State next week.
Okay.
Then we have a bye. And then we go to Ann Arbor, Michigan. I believe it's September 21st.
Correct.
Let's go to Ann Arbor and let's do what we did to LSU in Ann Arbor. Let's do that.
So you need the LSU win and the Michigan win before you're fully convinced.
100%.
But the LSU win does count.
It's a win on our belt.
That's crazy.
Y'all wanted to be more than what it
Downplaying this
is.
win like it wasn't something.
It is.
I mean,
Y'all
based on
crazy.
How much swagger
Y'all
do you think they
crazy.
should
It's a
have,
big
Paul?
swagger. I'm walking on campus. When we won a big game like that, I'm not walking on campus. I'm driving on campus, bumping my music. I'm letting everybody know we
And
just won.
Keyshawn's Accord?
Yeah, I'm bumping Keyshawn's Accord. Keyshawn was in that game. He would have been riding on campus.
It's a good win.
It's a great win. It's
No,
a great
not.
win.
You're talking about a program, LSU, they might
You
win.
need a nationally ranked game.
They
the
might
first
win-
week
they might
after
win
losing
7
your
games. They might
Heisman
win-
Trophy candidate quarterback.
You know what LSU probably is ranked, just without me even looking at any, I ain't even got it. Just off the top of my dome, in the SEC conference, man, they might be the 9th, 10th best team in the SEC
Ranked
conference.
the top 20.
Let's keep it 100.
They're a top 10
I
in
don't
the nation.
care because where you're ranked in the preseason means nothing.
Wherever you can be the top
Texas is better. Oklahoma's better. Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee's better. That's 6 teams that I could think of just off the top of my head. That's better than LSU.
We don't know.
Paul, trust me on this one. They're better than LSU.
We'll see.
I think it was a really great win,
Great win.
for
Just
USC.
take the win, man. Y'all got it.
They were.
I didn't say I didn't want to win.
It's on a neutral field. It's on a neutral field, which
Y'all
actually
had more fans than we did, I'm sure.
I will tell you this. LSU for the weekends walking around Vegas, I was like, man, SC gonna be in trouble. I
go to
see,
Vegas.
I didn't see
LSU
like
fans?
3
Yeah,
SC
of
fans
course.
walking around with LSU
We
fans
go to
everywhere.
Vegas every day.
The day of the game, the day of the game though, when I walked into the stadium, I was like, oh, everybody came out this morning.
Yeah, right.
Everyone came out this morning.
right.
Everyone wasn't here.
I would
It was
expect USC to have
50-50.
more fans.
It was 50-50
We
within
go
the
to
stadium.
Vegas every day.
It's fair. In the stadium, it was 50-50. It was,
Okay.
I
both
didn't even
teams
go.
were very
That's how
well
we go to Vegas
represented.
every day. I didn't even go.
That's fair.
Watched it on TV.
That's fair.
Well, I thought it was a great showing. It was actually the biggest attendance numbers for Allegiant Stadium ever.
Which was weird. I was thinking about, no, not Super Bowl?
I mean, listen,
Obviously not gonna
it
take
was
seats away or something.
packed. It was a packed weekend, Labor Day weekend, a really, really big win for USC over a really,
Big win.
really good LSU
I don't want to ask
team.
you. I don't even want to ask you what college you went to, because you.
I went to Barry University. Listen, I care about LSU because my nephew goes there.
I understand, but
You know
don't
what I mean?
talk about no
It's
really,
like
really big
Miami
win.
had a great win this weekend, a fantastic win this
Man,
weekend.
Miami beat
over
Florida. Man, y'all don't stop.
Shout out to Jason, defensive line
Miami
coach
beat
there. My
Florida.
nephew Isaiah
Florida
that
get
plays
ready to
there.
fire their coach at the end of the season. Stop.
There's some really, really good wins in college football this year. Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.